Sandy Claus, and I'm here to show you how to make a quick little gift box out of greeting cards. It's the perfect activity. I've used it many times with my middle school students, and it just is the perfect activity to do with them getting ready for the holidays, especially if they don't have any gifts to give to their friends or family members. So there are a couple of things that you're going to need, real simple basics. You're going to need any kind of greeting cards that you can get your hands on. These are cheap. I've had donations. I can pick them up for 99 cents at most stores. You're going to need a ruler. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a pair of scissors. And then there will be assorted things that we can add into the box once we've put it together. But you're not going to believe how easy it is to make one of these little simple gift boxes. So I'm going to start with your ordinary greeting card, nothing on the inside, and I'm going to bend it back and forth. I kind of want to weaken the seam, and I'm going to simply tear it into two pieces. Now, sometimes students will want to cut that in half. That's perfectly fine. But if you bend it back and forth, it's going to be simple to just tear it. Then you're going to need your ruler and your pencil. And from corner to corner, you are going to draw an X. This is on the inside of both pieces of the card. So there's a giant X there. Make sure if that's the outside of the card, I want the inside of the card. I'm going to make another giant X from corner to corner on my card. And this is just to give us some scoring lines. So again, there's the X. Now, you're going to fold the card to the center where the two lines intersect. So first I'm going to fold it. A lot of times the students will call this the hot dog way or the long way with a rectangle. And then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to fold it again the more square direction, or I suppose this would be the hamburger way. And what I've done is I've developed creases, and you can see that there's a perfect rectangle in the center, what will become the either top or bottom of this box. Now I need my scissors. And on the lines that have been scored, I'm simply going to snip up to that part. I'm going to snip up here. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to snip up. And one more time. So I need to do 4 snips. And as you can see, the corners have been snipped. And now the long side will fold in. The long side is going to fold in. And the two ends are now going to actually become the sides of the box. And they will fold over. They should be slightly longer, and they actually fold over and secure the sides of the box. Now every once in a while, if you have a weaker card, you sometimes can add a little piece of tape, but I find that I don't really need tape. Most of the time it folds nicely. You can still see the X in the bottom. These have folded over, and this has become the top of my box. I'm going to repeat the same steps with the bottom. So I'm going to start by folding up to the very center. I'm going to open it up, turn it, fold again. These are cute little doggy cards I think I received as donations for one of the nonprofit organizations. So again, I have created, there's a rectangle in the center, and I'll do my 4 snips again. Now sometimes students worry about the lines in the bottom of the box. I tell them no one's going to care about the lines in the bottom of the box because we're actually going to add some little tinsel. Okay, so here I am. I've got the 2 corners, or the 4 corners, and I'm going to fold the long sides in. It simply just folds in. And these 2 ends are going to fold over and secure the sides. One more time. Fold over. Hard to do this up in the air. Need the table for reinforcement. And fold down. And I've actually created the bottom of my box. So now, if I do have some tinsel, obviously you can use any color. A lot of times I'll buy the Easter grass when it's on sale and just hold on to it until the holidays. And so you can add as much as you want. So I'm going to add whatever candies or treats that I want to put in the box. A lot of times students will write little messages or maybe find a favorite quote, and then you simply add the top to the bottom and you've secured a little box. You can grab some ribbon. This part can be a little tricky sometimes for students that have fumbling fingers, myself included, but I teach them how to tie a ribbon or a bow around the little box. One or two colors, doesn't really matter, whatever you can get your hands on. And then because it's curling ribbon, and if they are, I didn't make mine long enough, but if you wanted to add some curl to your ribbon, you could teach them how to do that with the scissors. Obviously safety first, but a lot of times the kids think it's pretty cool when you teach them how to curl with scissors, and it just adds a little bit of pizzazz to their little gift. So these are fun, they're easy, they now have little gifts, they don't cost a lot that they can give to their friends or other teachers, and it's a great green way to recycle cards and spread season's greetings. So happy holidays to everyone out there.